When it comes to big names in pro wrestling over the past 20 years, right near the top of most people's list would have to be Brock Lesnar. He's been pushed heavily since 2002, and of course he even got a bigger push with even more money and even more special conditions after his return in 2012. Needless to say, this made a lot of fans unhappy at the special treatment Brock Lesnar received after he quit wrestling for a while, and even the pro wrestlers in the back were not exactly pleased with Brock Lesnar. That being said, a surprising person came out in Brock Lesnar's defense, and actually revealed he gave advice to Lesnar at the time of all people. It was absolute legend and WWE unofficial locker room leader, The Undertaker, who advised Brock to step away. The Undertaker stated, "I had a long talk with Brock. He came to me and wasn't happy. Brock is not a people person. Happy Cowboy Brock is a little different. He keeps to himself, hunts and fishes, does all that. It's a tough life traveling the way we do." I think Brock was at a point where he wanted to do something different. Honestly, I told him. He was thinking about going to play pro football. I said, "Brock, you have to do what's right for Brock. Everyone is going to be pissed that you're going to leave and they put all this money and push behind you. But if you don't go and do this, you're going to look back with a what if." I don't know how much influence it had. He did end up leaving. He tried football, didn't work. He ends up in UFC. I didn't hold any grudge. In the back of my mind, I felt like he would be back someday. It's usually the way it works out. But I do know that you can't live with what if. I didn't have a big problem like most people did with it. So not only did The Undertaker advise Brock not to have a potential what if which could haunt him in the future, but to this day, Undertaker still sounds like he never had an issue with Brock Lesnar leaving regardless of whether it was his advice or not. It took me a little by surprise, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sure it's taken some of you by surprise to hear it too. But honestly, I kind of agree with The Undertaker's statement or his comments, and the fact that I've been a Brock Lesnar fan since his WWE debut, and although he gets special treatment, there's no doubt that Brock Lesnar has done an awful lot to earn his position in the company, even if I do wish he would appear and wrestle more. This is Wrestling Rambles 89.